When did a harmless computer prank stop being funny? My friends and I used to hang out in the school library after class because it was quiet, warm, and had good Wi-Fi. We figured out pretty quickly that the library computers didn't have any real security, so you could go into settings and change the screensavers, desktop names, whatever you wanted. It started with dumb jokes. We'd make the screensaver say stuff like, "Please stop typing, I'm tired," or "Your essay gave me a virus." Our favorite was when we edited one to say, "This computer is haunted, leave snacks." Then we'd sit a few rows down and watch people's reactions when they tried to wake the computer up. It became a full game. We'd come early to school just to set up new pranks before class started. No one ever really got in trouble for it because the librarian didn't understand how to check the settings. We even gave the computers nicknames. One of them was Mid-Machine because it always froze up on PowerPoint. Another we called Ghostbox because it made this weird fan noise every 5 minutes even when it wasn't on. One day we tried to outdo ourselves by turning every single machine into a mini haunted house. We made them play low static sounds, swapped the background to an old black and white photo of our school, and set the screensavers to flicker like a busted TV. It looked awesome. But when we got to the last computer in the row, the one everyone always avoided because it was slow, we tried waking it up and nothing happened. The screen stayed black. We tried the mouse, then the keyboard, still nothing. Then, just when we were about to give up, the screen lit up. It wasn't the desktop. It wasn't even a screensaver. It was a video. Just a still, shaky feed of a room. At first, we couldn't tell what we were looking at. Dim lighting, rows of desks, a flickering fluorescent light in the back. It looked familiar, but none of us said anything. We just stared. Then one of my friends leaned in and said, "Wait, that's our room." And then it hit us. We were watching a live feed of the library, our library, from the far corner near the exit. A second later, we saw ourselves on the screen, standing in front of the computer, exactly as we were in real life. One of us laughed awkwardly and waved. The figure on the screen waved back in perfect sync, but none of us had moved. I figured someone had just set up a mirror feed, like a prank within a prank. But then I noticed something on the screen that wasn't behind us in real life. In the last row of desks, near the exit, there was a figure, someone standing completely still. I turned around, nothing there. In the video, the figure started moving closer. It didn't walk like a student. It just kind of glided forward, like its feet weren't fully touching the ground. One of my friends hit the power button, but the screen stayed on. Another tried to unplug the computer, still nothing. The image kept going. Now, the figure was only a few feet away from us. Then it reached out toward the back of my friend's neck. I swear I felt something cold. He jumped and knocked the chair over. We all backed away from the screen. Then it went black. Just shut off. No one said anything for a few seconds. Then we all started yelling over each other, trying to explain what we saw. I thought maybe someone installed some program, like a horror game mod, but we checked. There were no apps running, no camera plugins, no recordings. The webcam light had never turned on. We tried to restart the computer, but it wouldn't power back up. Later that night, one of the guys texted the group chat a screenshot. His laptop at home had glitched and shown the same feed for a second. Only this time, the figure was standing in his hallway. I asked if it was a prank. He sent a voice message. His voice was shaking. He said the computer had turned itself on. He didn't touch anything. I slept with my bedroom light on. The next morning, I came downstairs and found my own computer open. There was one file on the desktop, a still image of me from behind, sitting at the library computer. Behind me, in the blurry reflection of the monitor, was the same figure, closer than ever. I tried deleting it, but it came back. I renamed it. It renamed itself. I stopped using school computers after that, but sometimes, when I walk past the library window, I see that last row of desks, and every now and then, just barely visible, someone standing there, waiting.